What's up, folks? I'm Mark Daniels Jr. We're here in Shorter, Alabama. And my home lake around here is probably Lake Martin's gonna be the closest, but I'm not too far from Eufaula. The Alabama River's just a hop, skip, and a jump away as well. And man, it's been a long time coming. I've been wanting one of these for many, many years. We finally got it done. So enough talking. Let's go inside and let's check out my bass cave. All right, people, so this is it, man. This is my bass cave. This is a shop that I've been wanting for many, many years, man. My previous home, I didn't even have a garage. You know, we had like a carport. So I had a spare bedroom where I spent all my time working on tackle. It was a complete mess. It was way too small, but we finally got ourselves a bass cave. This particular one is 1,800 square foot. So it's 30 feet wide by 60 foot long. And man, I could fit 2 rigs in here. So I generally have a 10 boat, which I don't have currently because I just sold it. But you know, friends, family passing through, they need a place to park, put their rig tackle outside of the weather, they can come here, man. So what's kind of unique, I guess, or different about my bass cave, the first thing is kind of obvious is my floors, man. I just recently got these done about a month ago. And when I tell you this is a sweet deal, I really, really love it. It looks very slick and slippery, but it's actually a textured flooring, epoxy flooring. So it's waterproof, it's completely sealed, it looks good. Spill oil or anything like that, I don't have to worry about it. And then of course above, you gotta have some good lighting. So I got a bunch of can lights throughout the whole shop. Everything's well lit. I gotta be able to see what I'm doing when I'm out here. And there's no shortage of them, as you can see. As we get right here into the middle of the shop, check this out. I'm fresh off a fishing trip, per usual. It's just what I do, right? But look at these hammers we got in here. Got the Yeti 65. Man, we got some big old slab crappie in there, man. Just caught them. They're getting ready to meet the Bubba knife here in a minute. So one thing about a bass cave, obviously we have boats, right? And one thing about a boat, it's gonna always be wet. I come in off the road, it may be raining, or I may have forgotten to dump my live wells. Not a problem. When I designed this shop, I made sure to pitch the floors to where everything runs to the center of the shop, which is where I have my ice chest sitting right now. But there's a drain right here. If I move this out of the way, everything will run this way and eventually meet here. So if I dump 30 gallons of water out of my live wells, no big deal. It's gonna go right here and it's gonna run out. All right, moving towards the back, we got more things. Obviously I got my Toro zero turn lawnmower. We got a lot of grass around these parts. I spent quite a bit of time on him, cutting grass. Little flat screen TV, might wanna catch the ball game. Might be watching MLF live, you never know. Got the flat screen for that. I got 2 custom built rod racks that hold 36 rods each. This is really cool for when I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for a tournament. As I rig rods, I can just set them on here, break them up, spinning rods, bait casters, finesse fishing, power fishing, braid, fluorocarbon, you name it, and then it's mobile. So I'll just pull this out like so, and I'll push it usually on the side of my boat, like right here. And as I'm in my boat going through these rods, rigging them and doing this and doing that, I just set them here, throw a rod sleeve on them. They're done. I know it's ready to go. At the end of that, we'll toss that bad boy up in my rod coffin and we're tournament ready. All right, and so then I got a couple more items over here I want to show y'all. First, I'm gonna show you guys my line storage. This is something that comes up all the time on social media. Like, man, how do you store your fishing line? Obviously, I got a lot of Seagar, gotta have it. Just one of these little cheap tubs, man. This is how I keep all my Seagar fluorocarbon, man. I got a bunch of 1,000-yard spools in here, a bunch of braid, whatever I need. This goes in the back of my truck. I call it the tub of life. You gotta have it, right? Without fishing line, there is no fishing. So that is how I store my Seagar fishing line. All right, moving right along, we got this bad boy. Look at this crazy thing right here. This is actually not fishing related at all. This is a clothing rack that you can get off of Amazon for relatively cheap. And then these baskets are separate and they detach and you can place them wherever you want on this rack. And this too is mobile. I know you see a lot of guys with the pegboard, and I'll have some pegboard here eventually as well for some of my hard baits. But this thing right here is really cool for moving around all of my soft plastics. And then, you know, just miscellaneous items, I can just toss them here and there. Keep somewhat organized and then have the mobility. I hate the fact of like things being stuck, hence the rods racks being on wheels. I got this on wheels. My lawnmower's on wheels. I like everything on wheels. All right, we got some pretty cool baits on this rack here, some nostalgia baits. I'll share a few of them with you. This one right here jumps out at me really quick. This reminds me of home, man, in the California Delta. Shout out to all my San Diego boys. They know about this right here, this rat right here. A lot of these were made in the garages. Down south, they kept this kind of quiet for many years. But man, when we got a hold of this around the California Delta, you talking about catching some freaking giants. This right here, don't look like much. Looks a little beat up, looks like, man, a little raggedy, but you just hold on. That got 10-pounder written all over it. Here's another one I'll show real quick too. This one's a little more defined. You know, got the little ears or what have you, but same concept. And they eat them just the same. You get that little click, 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 click. Here's a couple cool baits that I had custom painted a few years back. So Bill Lewis, obviously known for the rattle trap. This is one of my favorite baits they ever made. A lot of people don't even know this bait was available at any point in time. It's a rattle trap. You see this? You hear nothing. The silent trap, man. This is a silent killer too. This is one bad bait right here. They discontinued it some time ago, but I got a bunch of these and I wish they hadn't. But a silent trap, man, is an awesome bait. If you guys ever see one or have an opportunity to get your hands on it, you better grab it. And then last but not least, I mean, we are at my bass cave, right? So it's only right that I share with you guys one of my personal baits that I designed. And how about this right here? Bill Lewis MR6. Been weighed in plenty of bass on this bad boy right here. Strawberry Crawl is the color. Y'all let me know if y'all tossed this around before. This is a go. All right, last but not least, this is a box that would sadden me if it ever got stolen, I ever lost it, any of my buddies ever went in here and snuck one out. If I see you even close to this box, I got my good eye on you, all right? And that's my old school wiggle warts, man. I don't even let people close to this box. I'm gonna let you guys take a peek and see what I got. I got the wee warts, I got the mag warts, I got the original wiggle warts, and I got a couple other miscellaneous baits in here, some old ones that are hard to come by. I got some custom painted ones. I mean, you name it, I got them in here. And this box is worth a lot of money. I don't know how much, but I'd cry if I lost it, I promise you. All right, so I've kind of always wanted some form of organization system, cabinetry, if you will. It's a mess right now, y'all don't judge me. But this is it, and it's really cool. It allows me to get a lot of things off the ground unnecessarily and put them up, right? That's a problem I've always had. Get stuff off the ground and put it up somewhere. This right here, at the end of the season, when I get done and I know I'm getting my boat prepped to sail, I take all my gear out and it goes in here. And right now I have all the gear that was in my aluminum boat in here. So it's still kind of live in the well. But man, I want to show y'all something else too. I hear, little birdie told me, this is a pretty hot commodity on the West Coast and people are paying hundreds of dollars for these. These? You guys looking for these? I got them. Price just went up. A couple frogs apparently that are hard to get that still catch them. So anyways, that's my fishing stuff. Dude, like I said, a mess right here, but a few cool things that I want to show. This will eventually end up on a wall. This right here is a fish that I caught with my good buddy George Poveromo. We did a TV show together. He took me to Bahamas and I caught a strawberry grouper, it's called. And when it came up, the colors were so vibrant on it. I asked him, I said, dude, I gotta get this thing mounted. He's like, absolutely. And he hooked me up with a taxidermist and all of that down there. It's a replica, of course, but I feel like they did a heck of a job and I can't wait to get it on the wall. At some point it's going on the wall. So that's something really cool I wanted to share. It's a mess up here. I got all my Bubba knives and charging and all of that kind of stuff. And then I got another really cool piece right here. My wife won't let me put this in the house, but I'll show you guys really quick. Y'all know I duck hunt a little bit. I'm not a great duck hunter, but I love it, right? So I'm out there all the time. And so I shot this duck in Arkansas with my buddies and I had to get it mounted. It's a hen, I don't want to hear it, but It's a brewer's duck. And I thought it was really, really cool and unique. So we got her mounted. It's like a cross, it's like a hybrid between two different ducks. And yeah, man, this is definitely going on the wall as well. And then last but not least, I got custom cornhole boards. How about this, man? A guy out of Lake Lanier made these for me, and these are super dope, man. Shout out to him. He just basically went on social media, got some really dope pictures of myself, my friends, my mom, my dad, my wife, man, everything. Me and VD, man, come on now. And then the cornhole boards are so dope, right? Let me show you this. Playing in the evening or it's getting dark or whatever, don't worry. They're lit, literally. They're literally lit. I bet y'all don't have these. Let me show you, let's see, this one's lit too. Boom. Psst. Man, y'all ain't got that. And you can't play cornhole, you gotta have bags, right? The custom MDJ bags, baby. How about that? Knocked it out the park, man. This is dope. So, well, I hope y'all enjoyed my bass cave, folks. I done let y'all in on my life. Y'all probably seen a little bit too much. Randomness, dirtiness, etc. Don't judge me. And I'll see y'all on the next one.